Hello, how are you, pirates? Welcome to another episode of ZoukCast. Arr! How are you, Nim? How you doing, Nim?
I'm awesome. I'm good. How are you?
How was your Christmas break? Was fine?
Christmas break was awesome. A lot of new challenge to go, like going to
Okay.
Moscow, coming back. I think I lost the connection. Ah, okay. Yeah, but it
No,
was
no,
was good.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take the hat off and everything so we can say proper hi to our guest. Okay, so today we have a new episode, first one of 2016, and this episode we want to talk a little bit more about music. It was a recurrent theme on ZoukCast, and I think that people are really interested in that. So tonight we have Susie.
Hi.
She's a DJ. How are you doing, Susie?
Hi, I'm good.
So you are a Kizomba DJ,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And you were previously dancing also Kizomba, and now you got into Zouk. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's right. I've danced Kizomba for 5 years since it came to Spain. And I started to get into DJing where I used to live in Tenerife 2 years ago because we didn't have any Kizomba DJs there. So I just started doing small parties, small venues while the scene was growing. And at the same time, while I was discovering DJing, I discovered Zouk as a dance. So because it overlaps with Kizomba. So I didn't have like teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So what I used to do is I used to like look at YouTube, follow all the famous known DJs, and I started to go to small festivals like Luciano's festival in Galicia and small festivals like that, and that's how I started to get into Zouk. Um,
So
I
let me ask, why did you went into Zouk? What was the thing that made you want to dance or to play Zouk? But
the music
what was first, the DJing or the dancing?
the well for Zouk
Yeah.
the for Zouk it was the dancing, and but the first thing that made me want to get into Zouk was the music.
Okay. So this is interesting because you're a Kizomba DJ,
Yeah, yeah.
but you went into Zouk because of the music.
Like
And
I was interested in Zouk as a dance because of the music.
what kind of music was that?
Well, at first, obviously, I would see dancers dance like ghetto Zouk, like new style ghetto Zouk and remixes. But then I saw that you can also dance R&B and hip hop, which I've been growing up with hip hop like since I was 12. So I was really into hip hop and like, oh, I can dance like the music that I actually like. So I thought, oh my God, this is a dance that you can use all types of music to dance with. So basically, the music was the thing that drew me into Zouk. Not, I mean, it's a beautiful dance, but the music was the main reason why I got into Zouk.
It was a thing that you said that got my attention. Like I can dance to the music that I actually like.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
does that mean that you don't like the regular souk or kizomba music, or
I,
you don't like it
but
regular?
actually the first thing that got me into Kizomba was the music as well because it sounded like R&B but in Portuguese. So
Okay, so let's go into the subject that we wanted to discuss, and what do you see the main difference between the Kizomba crowd and the Souk crowd in terms of DJing for them?
well, I have more experience DJing for Kizomberos, obviously, and what I've learned from going to festivals, going to Portugal, learning from Kizomba DJs there is that Kizomberos, they want a wide variety
Let me,
of,
Susie, we are having a problem with your sound. Do you have a microphone
no,
there, or
I
or
have
maybe you can
no,
change the position of the computer so we
okay,
can listen to
like
you
this.
better? Yeah, now I can hear you better.
Okay, sure. What I was saying was that obviously I've DJed for Kizomba longer than Zouk, obviously. But what I see from Kizomberos, like when you go to an actual Kizomba party, like in a festival or in Portugal, I think that Kizomberos, they want a wide variety of music, not just ghetto zouk. They want authentic Kizomba. They want to listen to Semba. They want to listen to Afrobeat, which is Kuduro Afro House. It's like house music, but African style. It's like very fast, very lively. So they want different speeds, different energies, but in terms of the Zouk crowd, what I've learned in the few festivals I've been to and the few parties that I've been to is that they also want different energies. However, they have different genres. They have like hip hop, they have R&B, they have pop, they have EDM, they have remixes, they have ghetto zouk, they have kizomba, they have even Antillan zouk. So I think that both crowds require like a different skill set. Like as a DJ, I think you need to have a different skill set to please both crowds. Like Kizomberos, they don't want like this big electronic boom, 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 boom all the time. But Zoukers, they don't they don't want like a still energy, like a lineal energy all the time. I don't know if I'm like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't want the
I can
same beat,
understand you. Yeah.
the same four by four beat, that tune that tune. They don't want that. They want different sounding beats. That's what I've noticed. Or they don't want any beats. Like maybe they want to listen to lyrical music. You know?
Yeah. So in terms of skill sets, like you said, you require a very different skill set. Uh, can you explain a little bit more of that? It's more difficult to play for Zoukers or for Kizombeiros in
I
terms
think
of
it,
technical skills.
I think it's difficult in both crowds, because if you play for a like a very picky Kizombero crowd, you have to know a lot about their culture, their music, especially for the Angolans. They really value their culture. So you have to know which songs you want to play when you have an African crowd. Like they're not that you can't just play Garo Zouk for them. You have to play Semba. You have to play Cabo Verdean music. You have to play Guinea music. You have to play music from Mozambique. You have to be able to please all of that African palo, which means the African countries that speak Portuguese as a language. That's what palops mean, and that's what we call Africans that are from those countries. They want a DJ that can know about their culture and that can play the music from when they were growing up. So yes, you can play all the new ghetto zouk, like Mika Mendes, Nelson Freitas. You can play all of that, but you also have to try to also incorporate that music into the set. And with that, it requires knowing the music, knowing the beats, and playing with the BPMs. And that's one of the most difficult things for me as a Kizomba DJ.
Okay,
Um,
but you're talking about mainly African crowd.
yes, because
Because they are the more demanding
yeah,
crowd because they know their shit and they want you to play it properly.
yeah.
Uh, and do you find as a foreign DJ, do you find it difficult to be accepted by African crowd?
Yes, because the best DJs in like the Kizomba world are Africans or African descendants, Portuguese, and well, now in the most newer versions of well, the new style of kizomba, which is from France, the urban kiss, or in French style kizomba or urban kiss kizomba. Most of the DJs are African descendants or have grown up with that music all of their lives. So, being a DJ, and I'm not African, I'm not Portuguese, I'm not French, I have to really do my research on what music I'm gonna play for this crowd because they're very demanding. Maybe in Spain, when I play for a Spanish crowd, which I've only played in Spain, it's more difficult to get them to like the African music because they like the ghetto zouk, they like the Mika Mendes, they like the Nelson Freitas, they like the G Amado. But when you start playing like traditional African music, they don't like it, or it takes a while to get them used to it. But if you want a really good kizomba party, you have to play all the African music. I mean, people think that kizomba parties, they're dead. They're like boom, lineal. And it's not true because when you go to a real good festival, an African festival, or you go to Portugal, you have like this amazing party. It's like you're with like all the Africans, and it's like a family, it's a family ambience. It's really, really fun. So I'm trying to at least incorporate that in Barcelona. I'm trying to like get the Kizombeiros here to have like a little bit of what I've learned when I've traveled.
Yeah, but you're talking about the Kizomba people here?
Yeah, in Barcelona.
What about the Zouk people? Do they accept this kind of hardcore Kizomba African music, or
No, of course not. I would never play like Semba or traditional Kizomba to a Zouk crowd. I would try to emulate what I've learned in festivals, in Zouk festivals, and what I've listened to. I would try to use more ghetto Zouk, use more electronic beats, because I do not dance Lamba Zouk yet. I'm still learning like a different style of Zouk. But I would never like play what I play in Kizomba parties. I would never play it at a Zouk party. I would try to use more remixes, use more pop music, R&B, hip hop, ghetto Zouk, because I think zoukers are more electronically oriented. I don't know if that
well,
makes sense.
I know some Zoukers that would disagree on that, like our
Yeah.
friend David that was
Yeah.
on episode 12. But but talking about the European crowd, not only Zoukers but Kizomba, do you think that they are less educated music-wise that they should be? For example, I found myself, I don't know so much about Kizomba,
Mhm.
but I found myself in discussions with Kizombeiros because they were arguing about the Zoukers dancing over Kizomba music, while the music was ghetto Zouk, actually. So they were saying like, you're not dancing properly because you should dance Kizomba because this is Kizomba, and I was saying, oh, actually this is ghetto Zouk, so you cannot say if I'm dancing correctly or not.
It depends on the type of ghetto Zouk you dance, because I have this theory. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, let's say you have songs by Mika Mendes or by Too Much. They have R&B incorporated in them. I can dance Zouk to them. I can dance Kizomba to them.
Yeah.
They can overlap. However, if I have songs by like 20 Fingers, which is an artist from Mozambique, who also plays sings ghetto Zouk, or you have C4 Pedro, like he also sings ghetto Zouk. However, his songs have more traditional fusion in them. So I would never dance Zouk to that music. I would dance all the kizomba you want, either new style or traditional style kizomba. But I would never dance Zouk over them because it doesn't have the essence of Zouk. I don't know if
Yeah, but actually, what has the essence of Zouk? Because
like, for example, I don't know if you can listen to the music. Like, I have my iTunes here. I don't know if I play a song. Can you listen?
we can try. We can try.
Okay, let me see. Let's see if you can. Um, let's see if you can listen to, like for example, I have this song here by Too Much. Um,
Mhm.
can you listen to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would totally dance Zouk to it. It has
Yeah.
the essence. It has that R&B feeling. It has this slow beat, but it's very sensual and it's very nice and it's
So
very beautiful.
now you have to play a song that you wouldn't dance
This
Zouk
is
to.
this song I played is Ghetto Zouk, and I can
Yeah.
dance Kizomba or Zouk to it. But let's say you have this song, which is also Ghetto Zouk. Or
I've I've danced Zouk to that kind of music.
or you have this song.
No, I don't have that particular song, but I dance.
Forma muito africana de dizer que as coisas.
Like
Not
you
to
have
the,
these.
not to this one, but to the previous one. I can dance Zouk perfectly. You know,
I mean,
I can dance Zouk almost to anything that has 4x4. You know.
no, I mean, I'm saying that you can dance to it
Yeah.
from a technical point of view as a dancer,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not a teacher. I don't have that good technique. I'm still learning.
Yeah,
But
but what I was going to it's you wouldn't dance Zouk on that because you're a Kizomba dancer and you know how to properly dance Kizomba on that music and you feel more like dancing Kizomba to that music.
exactly.
But I don't know how to dance Kizomba, so I only dance Zouk. And if I want to dance Zouk to that
I
music,
think people are allowed
I,
to
I should be
are
allowed, right?
are allowed to dance however they want to dance, first of
Mm-hmm.
all. But like me, I'm talking about me, I would
Yeah.
never dance to that music because it doesn't have the essence of what I would consider Zouk. It has more of a kizomba feeling to me. To
Yeah,
me.
of course, yeah.
And as a DJ, I would never play that song in a Zouk party. I would never play it. I would play it at kizomba party, but I would not play it at a Zouk party.
But this kind of music, like maybe you will aim for a more R&B ghetto Zouk for a Zouk party,
Yeah,
but some Zouk dancers, like myself,
yeah.
or people that have been dancing for a long time,
Mhm.
they also like to dance to this kind of music that you wouldn't like to dance to Zouk, you know. And also, I dance to heavy metal.
Yeah, I
So,
know. Zouk, you can dance
so
to
yeah.
anything.
So, and
But
for me, the feeling of heavy metal is very clear. It's like this. It's not
yeah,
like this, you
I
know?
know. But you've been dancing for a long time.
Yeah, I know.
But most people that go to Zouk parties, at least in Barcelona, most of them are beginners or are learning like me, and we still don't have that dominance of technique of musicality as a dancers. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, let's not go there. I was trying to ask about the education of the crowd,
Mhm.
music-wise.
Yeah.
So, how can you compare the different crowds that you have found in this subject? Like, how do they understand the music, zoukers, quizombeiros, in the different countries that you've visited and you have played?
Well, I haven't played outside of Spain. I'm not an international
But
DJ.
you attended some
Yeah, I
courses.
think that Kizomberos they have more of a cultural knowledge of music when you go to a festival, but I think that Zoukers have musical knowledge. I don't know if that makes any sense. They're more musically oriented, but Kizomberos are more culturally oriented.
Okay, I can understand that. What's your opinion on all these things we are talking about, Nymph?
Mm, yeah, I don't know exactly because it's always different. It's also personally, like for everyone, it's personally something. Um, for me, example, I would not dance zouk on this fast kizomba kind of music like zemba or other music. It doesn't feel right, this energy of this music, so I would not dance zouk on it, or Brazilian zouk at least. And if I hear this really slow kind of kizomba music, I also don't like to dance zouk on it. But I have another question from Sena. She's half African, and she's asking Susie about is it with Afro house or Afrobeat? Do you think it's possible
What?
to combine zouk with Afro house or Afrobeat?
Well, I think, for example, Afro House, Afrobeat, and Tarraxinha, they have the same origin because when Tarraxinha got into the scene in Angola and in Portugal, the DJs used to take the Afro house music and they used to slow the beat down, and they were like, "Oh, this sounds good. This I will play." So that's what I've learned from traveling. That's how Tarraxinha was like the music was invented. Like they used to slow the beat down from Afro house.
Yeah.
So I think that if you have musicality and you can dance to it, I won't play it. I won't play Afrobeat, Afro house, or kuduro for a Zouk crowd because to me Afro house, Afrobeat, first of all, it's a single dance. You know, it's like hip hop. You dance it by yourself, and it's usually used to liven up the party, like ache, like in Brazilian parties they use ache. So Afrobeat, Afro house is a really really important part of a kizomba party, and it's to go crazy, to go wild, dance by yourself, do animations, and it's a part of the party that I really enjoy. So I would only play it, to liven up the kizomba party, but I won't play it to a Zouk party. I won't.
Yeah. I tried. I think 2 or 3 times. I tried to play zouk bass. Zouk bass, you know. I tried to play on a zouk party, but the energy of that music is different. So some people like, but most of the people didn't like this zouk bass. Even if the beat is similar to, you can dance zouk to it, but the bass and the energy of the music is too hard for them. Even if I combine dubstep with zouk, it's too hard for the people, so they don't like to dance on dubstep kind of music or zouk bass. They like more this chill kind of music. If I combine chill step with zouk beats, they are going crazy.
Yeah, it's like I'm not saying you can't dance to certain music. It's just that as a DJ I wouldn't play it, but people are free to dance whatever they want. I'm not saying that they have to dance like this. You can dance with any music you want, but as a DJ, I want everybody on the dance floor to enjoy the music that I'm playing, not just two people. I want everybody to be like, oh my God, I like this song. I'm enjoying myself. That's what a DJ at the end of the day is supposed to aim for,
Yeah, I think we lost Antonio.
Yeah.
So I still feel in. Antonio, come back, please.
Oh my God!
I know. Yeah. So I have to improvise now. No, I notice because I DJ also sometimes at parties, but I'm not a DJ that I like a people pleaser. I call it. I'm more like I'm doing my own stuff, like taking original songs or lyrical songs and mix them like live with
Yeah.
Zouk beats and some other instrument, and mix a couple of tracks together. Sometimes I have 3 or 4 songs, like different songs, but then I find the right key and then I mix them together so people can dance on it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
but then
it's good as long as you have like this Zouk beat that most people can dance to it. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
yeah. Well, Shayna loves your explanation. It's a compliment.
Thank you, Sheena.
She says also if you play like African essence with Zouk, she will dance her ass off during
I
the
think
party.
she dances everything because I've seen her at parties and she dances by herself and
Oh
while
my God.
everybody's tired and she's like the only person dancing there. And we're like, please. She's always the last dancer standing at a Zouk party.
So guys, if you are listening, Sheena's full of energy, so invite her as much as possible to dance with her.
Yeah,
And I think
she never stops.
she will be in Holland this weekend. There's a party here, and I will see her. So yeah, I think Antonio is back. Antonio, you are back. But there's no voice.
Hey,
Hey, what happens?
I lost my connection on my main computer. Sorry, guys.
Okay,
So
so
now
we
you're
improvise something, and we talk about a bit of the Zouk. Okay, it's your call.
So, sorry. Let me settle up on a new place because with a laptop I cannot go to the office. So, this is a crappy cam also. Sorry, everybody in the audience. Guys, it's almost time. So,
I can't hear anything.
an argument about what you were talking about. Really?
I can't listen.
Yeah, just make a summary for me of what you just talked about, so we can make a closing argument.
Well, I think that people, as dancers, they can dance to anything they want and however they want. However, as a DJ, I have to always consider what the crowd will react to. So if I'm with a Zouk crowd, I think that I will play the music that I know that they will enjoy and that I will enjoy as well. But in a Kizomba crowd, I have to play the music that they will also enjoy, and I will also try to educate them. So if to me a song has more of a Kizomba African feel, well, I'm not gonna play it at a Zouk party. However, if a song has more of an electronic beat, more electronic feel, I would probably play it more at a Zouk party than at a Kizomba party.
Okay. So I wanted to finish the episode not before thanking our first patron of ZoukCast. He's called Aramis, and he paid quite a big amount of money. He gave us $40 so we can improve our equipment. And it was the first episode that we used the new equipment. Like we have this microphone that we bought with his help. But it was also the first episode that I had a real technical problem. Like I got out of, but it has nothing to do with the microphone. I can assure you. And I also put some money of my own, and I bought a new camera that you can see here. It was on the other computer. It's a new professional webcam, so we can give our audience a better quality show. And having said that, I'm finishing with the crappiest quality of all time. So, Susie, thank you very much for being here. It's been very interesting to talk with you. And I think that it will be a subject that we will have to go again and again because the music is the most important thing for us dancers, right?
Yes.
So Nymph, thank you also to you.
Yes.
And
Yes, thank you too.
Next week we are trying to confirm the guest, but if we are lucky, it will be a really big name. So let's
Yes.
wait some hours until we can confirm.
And if you are out of luck, what's the backup?
We'll see. We'll see. I think that any guest will be a luck for us to have, because we are lucky guys that everybody is eager to appear, and nobody is denying us the pleasure of having them here, right?
Yeah.
So today we don't have
Right.
closing credits because I don't have them in this computer. so that's it for today, and let's wait until next week. My wife will kill me because you are seeing all the clothes that we have still to store in the closet here. So that's all for today. Thank you everybody for being here, and see you next week. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.